Why are Islanders voting for proportional representation?
I think that every person needs to have a voice, and that when we have a first-past-the-post system, it doesn't really acknowledge that. It means that some of the votes simply don't matter because they didn't add up to the right number. But when we have proportional representation, everybody gets a voice.
Look for proportional representation on your ballot and mark your 1 and 2. Pledge your vote at pronpei.vote.
A message from the PEI Coalition for Proportional Representation.
Why are Islanders voting for proportional representation?
Well, I think it would produce a legislature that would be more of an accurate representation of what the people chose and what they voted for.
Definitely first past the post is getting a bit old and outdated almost.
I just think that it's a fairer system.
Look for proportional representation on your ballot and mark your 1 and 2 in either order. Pledge your vote at pronpei.vote.
A message from the PEI Coalition for Proportional Representation.
I am a Liberal Party supporter. I'm a card-carrying member, and I support proportional representation. You can have horrific fragmentation and gridlock like we see in the American system in first-past-the-post, or again you can see a system like the German system, which is extraordinarily stable, leads to long-lasting governments, and has been used for decades by a very prosperous first-world democracy that's proportional.
A message from the PEI Coalition for Proportional Representation.
Why are Islanders voting for proportional representation?
So like more diversity, new ideas, more cooperation, all of those things I think would lead us to better outcomes in policy and legislation.
Look for proportional representation on your ballot and mark your 1 and 2 in either order. Pledge your vote at pronpei.vote.
A message from the PEI Coalition for Proportional Representation.
Why are Islanders voting for proportional representation?
I'm a card-carrying member of the Liberal Party and I'm voting for PR. I believe it's a fairer system and it allows politicians not to be so adversarial, and then they can work better together to solve our very complex problems.
Look for proportional representation on your ballot and mark your 1 and 2 in either order. Pledge your vote at pronpei.vote.
A message from the PEI Coalition for Proportional Representation.
Why are Islanders voting for proportional representation?
It's going to be on the federal level too. Our Prime Minister said the first past the post is an old system. It's not going to be used again. It's going to be improved in the next election. And so here's an opportunity for Islanders to step up, show the rest of the country and the rest of the world that it's time to move into the 21st century.
Pledge your vote at pronpei.vote.
A message from the PEI Coalition for Proportional Representation.